Hello guys, my name is Luca from AudioTribe YouTube Channel, and in this video I will tell you which is better between the JBL BAR 800 and the JBL BAR 500, taking into account price, performance and versatility. I will not go into technical details and I will tell you directly the pluses and minuses between these two new soundbars from JBL. The JBL BAR 800 is a 5.1.2 surround sound system that includes two up-firing speakers for Dolby Atmos 3D sound, has two rear detachable battery power speakers, one 10-inch wireless subwoofer, and costs about $850, while the JBL BAR 500 is a 5.1 channel surround sound system with the same subwoofer and costs about $500 to $550. Unlike the JBL BAR 800, the JBL BAR 500 supports Dolby Atmos, but the soundbar used virtual multi-beam surround sound technology to achieve Dolby Atmos. The JBL BAR 500 don't have actual rear or up-firing speakers to get that immersive experience like the JBL BAR 800 or traditional Dolby Atmos system gives you. In my opinion, a traditional Dolby Atmos system with speakers mounted on the ceiling gives you the best Atmos feeling. In the JBL BAR 800 case, I recommend after calibrating the soundbar, put the Atmos and the rear speakers function at the max level for a more immersive Atmos experience, but trust me, the Atmos feeling is very weak, same as the JBL BAR 1000. But in the new upcoming JBL BAR 1300, the extra up-firing speakers should improve the Atmos experience.
You're not stopping.
Neither are we.
So, the first big difference between them is the lack of rear satellites and up-firing speakers on the JBL BAR 500. The JBL BAR 800 has a powerful sound, about 720 watts, while the JBL BAR 500 offers only 590 watts combined power through all the speakers, but due to the same wireless subwoofer, the differences in power is only noticeable when the removable rear speakers from the JBL BAR 800 are used. So, the main units are very different, but the wireless subwoofers are similar. They have a boxy look that is made from wood and offers the same amount of power. 300 watts that give you a thrilling and precise bass, has the same 10-inch big speaker that is mounted on the bottom of the box, so it is protected from dust or even the sharp claws of the key tips. But in my test, the JBL BAR 800 has a slightly more powerful bass. I think this is made through software integration. The JBL BAR 500 main unit soundbar is a little smaller than the JBL BAR 800 and lacks the up-firing and rear speakers. The main soundbar units of both have a sturdy construction and are made only of plastic, so they can be cleaned very easily. In the JBL BAR 800 case, the two rear detachable battery power speakers blend with the main unit perfectly and offers up to 10 hours of playing time, and with the included wall brackets can be mounted wherever you want. Both are very easy to set up. You have to select how you will connect the JBL BAR 800 or 500, as you get to choose between the same connectors. Really, the same. One HDMI input, one HDMI eARC connector, digital optical input, one Ethernet port, as well as an USB port. Fortunately, both have the same full LED display that is positioned on the right side of the front face, and provides you with various information like input selection, volume, and sound format amongst others. On the right side of the main unit of the soundbars on top, you will find the same layouts of buttons with a volume control and input selection button that can be used for various functions depending how many times you press it. So they are very similar. If you don't want to bother with buttons turning on and off, the JBL BAR 800 and 500 has CXC functionality. That means that the unit will turn on and off automatically when it detects a signal in HDMI port and will take the volume directly from the TV. In the package is included the remote control, which provides all the necessary buttons in order to control all the soundbar functions. They are similar, but the JBL BAR 500 lacks the rear speaker level button, and the button for Atmos of the JBL BAR 800 now has levels, not only on or off. Both have the same smart function integration, and you can stream music to the soundbar with Apple AirPlay, Alexa Multi-Room Music, Chromecast, and they can be all controlled by your preferred voice assistant, Alexa, Google, or Siri. Also, both soundbars uses JBL Pure Voice technology that optimizes voice clarity and has JBL One app where you can enable equalizer adjustments. As far as their performance, both soundbars will certainly amaze you with bass power, clear sound, and have enough power to completely fill with sound a very big room. But of course, with the up-firing and rear speakers, the JBL BAR 800 improves the sound by a lot. At the end of this video, I want to tell you that both soundbars are great. The JBL BAR 800 costs $850 and the JBL BAR 500 just $500. Both sounds very good, but it's clearly that the JBL BAR 800 is far superior to the JBL BAR 500 because of the removable speakers and the Atmos function, which is truly present, unlike in the case of the JBL BAR 500. General design and build quality are great. The sound performance is amazing, and JBL, by adding the smart features and the multitude of connections, created a very attractive offering at this price range. But which is better? The JBL BAR 800 is amazing, but not much better than the JBL BAR 9.1 that was released in 2020 and now costs $750. If you want 3D sound and really detachable speakers, of course the JBL BAR 800 is better than the JBL BAR 500. It's similar with the JBL BAR 9.1 from 2020, and in my opinion the JBL BAR 800 is even better than the JBL BAR 1000 because it's cost with $250 less, and the JBL BAR 1000 has just 2 up-firing speakers and 2 HDMI inputs. If you want a JBL soundbar and your budget is only $500, I will definitely recommend the JBL BAR 5.1 from 2020 with rear detachable speakers, not the JBL BAR 500 or the JBL BAR 5.1 surround from 2020, because they are missing the rear speakers and the real Atmos feeling. What are your impressions? Feel free to subscribe AudioTribe YouTube channel and please hit that like button. Cheers!